Do you ever find yourself staring into the middle distance? Your mind feeling like a room filled with a thick, persistent fog? This is a sensation many of us know all too well, especially in the early hours of the day or during that notorious afternoon slump. You might reach for another cup of coffee, hoping the caffeine will jolt your mind back into a state of clarity and alertness. But what if there was a simpler, more natural way to clear that mental haze? What if, in just a few short minutes, you could actively invite more energy, more oxygen, more vitality directly to your brain cells, setting the stage for a day of sharper focus and improved mental performance? Imagine starting your day not with a groggy struggle, but with a feeling of gentle awakening that permeates your entire being, starting right at the top. Let me tell you about Sam, a dedicated middle school history teacher whose passion for his subject was being slowly eroded by a persistent and frustrating mental fatigue. Every morning, Sam would wake up feeling as though he hadn't truly slept. By the time his third period class began, a familiar fog would descend, making it difficult to recall dates, names, and the engaging anecdotes he loved to share with his students. He found himself misplacing his classroom keys, forgetting to return parent emails, feeling a general sense of being perpetually one step behind. He worried that his students were noticing his lack of energy, and the joy he once found in his profession was being replaced by stress and exhaustion. Sam tried the usual remedies. He increased his coffee intake from 2 cups to 4, which only left him feeling jittery and anxious. He attempted to go to bed earlier, but his racing thoughts about the next day's lessons often kept him awake. He felt stuck in a cycle of tiredness that seemed to have no clear solution. One afternoon, while scrolling through health articles online, he came across the simple concept of using gentle physical movements to improve cerebral blood flow. Skeptical but desperate for a change, he decided to commit to a short 5-minute routine each morning for just 1 week, figuring he had nothing to lose and potentially a great deal to gain from the experiment. On the first day, he performed the simple series of neck rolls, shoulder shrugs, and seated marches right in his kitchen while his coffee was brewing. He didn't feel a miraculous transformation instantly, but he did notice a subtle sense of warmth and alertness in his head that was different from a caffeine buzz. He continued the practice on the second day and the third. By the end of the first week, Sam was genuinely surprised by the changes he was experiencing. The heavy fog that used to cloud his mind until noon seemed to be lifting earlier and earlier. He felt more present and engaged during his morning classes, and he even found himself remembering small details for his lesson plans, without having to constantly check his notes. After 2 full weeks of incorporating the routine into his morning, Sam was a convert. He described the feeling as his brain waking up alongside his body. He felt lighter, more focused, and more capable of handling the daily demands of his job. He even added a second, shorter session during his lunch break on particularly challenging days. Sam's story is a powerful testament to the idea that small, consistent actions can lead to significant and meaningful improvements in our daily lives. His experience shows that you don't always need a drastic overhaul to feel better. Sometimes, a few simple, intentional minutes are all it takes to shift from a state of fatigue to one of focus and vitality. To truly appreciate the benefits of the exercises we are about to explore, it's helpful to understand exactly why blood flow to the brain is so critically important. Think of your brain as the bustling, high-powered command center for your entire body. It is an incredibly active organ, responsible for trillions of calculations, memories, and signals every single second. Even when you are resting, your brain is hard at work. To perform this monumental task, it has an insatiable appetite for energy and resources. While the brain only makes up about 2% of your body's total weight, it demands a staggering 20% of the blood oxygen calories. This fact alone highlights its profound dependence on a constant, uninterrupted supply. This vital supply is delivered through an intricate network of blood vessels. Arteries, veins, tiny capillaries. The blood flowing through these vessels is a life-sustaining transport system. It carries oxygen that neurons need for aerobic respiration and energy. It delivers essential nutrients, glucose, proteins, vitamins, minerals. It also removes metabolic waste like carbon dioxide and toxins. A healthy flow ensures everything runs smoothly. When cerebral blood flow is reduced or sluggish, the consequences can be immediate. Your command center is essentially running on a low battery. Brain fog, slowness or difficulty concentrating. Simple tasks feel overwhelming. Short-term memory lapses. Unusual sleepiness or lethargy. Chronically poor circulation can lead to long-term cognitive decline. So take active steps to support and enhance brain blood flow. Not by forcing blood to the head, but by gently optimizing natural systems. Loosen tight muscles in the neck. Loosen shoulders that can constrict vessels. Encourage deep, oxygenating breaths. Use gravity to your advantage. These actions help ensure a steady, nutrient-rich supply to your brain. They're a direct investment in mental clarity, energy, and overall well-being. Now that we understand the critical importance of keeping our brain well-fed with oxygenated blood, let's explore how these exercises work their magic. The principle isn't high intensity, it's strategic, gentle mobilization. Each movement targets a specific aspect of circulation, and together they create a synergistic wake-up effect for your brain. Some exercises push blood upward toward the head, others boost heart efficiency, others release tension that blocks blood flow. It's a holistic approach to invigorating your mind. First, movements for the neck and shoulders, like neck and shoulder rolls. The carotid and vertebral arteries run up through the neck. We spend hours hunched over desks, steering wheels, and smartphones, leading to chronic neck and shoulder tension. That tightness can compress tissues and blood vessels, impeding blood flow. Gently rolling the neck and shoulders releases that tension, creating more space for blood flow. Next, seated marching engages big leg and core muscles. It may seem odd to move your legs for your head, but it works as a gentle pump. Contracting and relaxing leg muscles squeezes veins, pushing deoxygenated blood back to the heart. Then the heart can send more oxygenated blood up to the brain. Add deep, intentional breathing to maximize oxygen entering the bloodstream. Finally, subtle position and focus changes. A gentle inversion and eye exercises. A mild inversion, head slightly lower than the heart, uses gravity to encourage blood toward the brain. You don't need a headstand, simply lying with your legs elevated is enough. Eye focus switches activate tiny eye muscles and corresponding brain areas. That localized activity draws blood to those neural regions, improving visual processing and microcirculation. Together, these movements form a multi-pronged approach to boosting brain circulation. Here are 5 simple yet powerful exercises you can integrate them into daily life to help enhance brain blood flow. Each is designed to be performed slowly and mindfully, focusing on breath and sensations. Gentle stimulation, not strenuous exertion. Find a comfortable seated or standing position. Let's begin. The first exercise is designed to release the tension that so many of us hold in our necks, creating an open pathway for circulation. This is a foundational movement for the entire routine and should be done with care and attention. The first exercise is neck rolls. Begin by sitting or standing with a tall, straight spine, allowing your shoulders to relax down and away from your ears. Gently drop your chin toward your chest, feeling a light stretch along the back of your neck. Diagram. Chin to chest. Right ear to right shoulder. Head back. Left ear to left shoulder. Return to chin. From here, begin to slowly and deliberately roll your right ear toward your right shoulder. Continue the movement by tilting your head back slightly, looking up toward the ceiling, but only as far as is comfortable. Then, continue the circle by bringing your left ear toward your left shoulder, and finally return to the starting position with your chin on your chest. Perform 5 of these slow, continuous circles in one direction, breathing deeply throughout, and then reverse the direction for another 5 rolls. The second exercise is shoulder rolls. Maintaining your tall, upright posture, inhale deeply as you lift both of your shoulders straight up toward your ears. Hold for a brief moment, feeling the contraction. As you exhale, roll your shoulders backward, squeezing your shoulder blades together, and then allow them to release down into a relaxed position. Repeat this backward roll for a total of 10 repetitions, focusing on a smooth and fluid movement. Once completed, reverse the direction. Inhale as you lift your shoulders, and this time, exhale as you roll them forward and down. Complete 10 forward rolls to balance the movement. The third exercise is seated marching with deep breaths. Sit tall at the edge of a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the floor. Engage your core muscles gently to support your spine. As you take a deep breath in, lift your right knee up toward your chest as high as is comfortable. As you breathe out, slowly lower your right foot back to the floor. Now repeat the movement with the other side. Inhale as you lift your left knee, and exhale as you lower it back down. Continue this alternating marching motion for a full 60 seconds. The key is to synchronize your deep rhythmic breathing with the steady, controlled movement of your legs, creating a gentle cardiovascular and circulatory pump. The fourth and fifth exercises complete our series. Fourth is eye focus switches. Hold one of your index fingers up about a foot away from your face, about 30 centimeters. Focus your gaze intently on the tip of your finger for 3 full seconds. Now, without moving your head, shift your gaze to an object in the distance, something across the room or out a window, and hold your focus there for another 3 seconds. Shift your focus back to your fingertip. Repeat this switch between a near object and a far object 10 times. This exercises the tiny muscles that control your eye lenses and stimulates blood flow to the visual cortex of your brain. Fifth is the short inversion hold. Lie on your back on the floor and raise your legs up against a wall, or simply rest your calves on the seat of a chair. Relax in this gentle, passive position for 30 to 60 seconds, breathing slowly and deeply. This simple pose uses gravity to help blood flow from your lower body back toward your heart and head. Now let's put these 5 simple exercises together into a seamless 10-minute routine. You can easily follow this every morning or whenever you need a mental pick-me-up. The structure is designed to flow smoothly from one movement to the next, creating a continuous and mindful practice. Before you begin, find a quiet space where you can sit comfortably, preferably in a sturdy chair. Take a moment to settle in. Close your eyes if you wish, and take one deep, cleansing breath. Inhale slowly through your nose for a count of 4. Exhale just as slowly through your mouth for a count of 4. This initial breath signals to your body and mind it's time to transition into focused calm. Minutes 0 to 2, neck rolls. Sit tall and drop your chin to your chest. For the first minute, slowly roll your head in a clockwise direction. Remember, this is not a race. The slower and more deliberate the movement, the more benefit you'll get. Coordinate your breath with the motion. Inhale for the back half of the circle, exhale for the front half. After 1 minute, pause briefly in the center. Then reverse the direction. Roll counterclockwise for the second minute. Focus on the sensation of release in your neck and upper back throughout this gentle warm-up. Minutes 2 to 4, shoulder rolls. Immediately following the neck rolls, transition into the shoulder movements. For the first minute, perform continuous backward shoulder rolls. Inhale as you lift your shoulders high toward your ears. Exhale as you roll them back and down, feeling your shoulder blades glide together, and then release. At the 3-minute mark, switch directions. For the next minute, perform forward shoulder rolls. Inhale as you lift and exhale as you roll forward and down. This helps counteract the slumped posture many of us adopt during the day. Minutes 4 to 6, seated marching with deep breaths. Now it's time to get the blood pumping a little more actively. For the next 2 minutes, engage in steady seated marching. Remain seated tall at the edge of your chair. Inhale as you lift one knee. Exhale as you lower it. Inhale as you lift the other knee. Exhale as you lower it. Find a rhythm that feels comfortable and sustainable for you. The goal is coordination, not speed. This engages your body's second heart, the leg muscles, to help propel blood upward to the brain. Keep your core gently engaged to protect your lower back. Minutes 6 to 10, eye focus, inversion, and cool down. For the next minute, perform the eye focus switches. Hold up your finger and alternate your gaze between it and a distant object. Repeat 10 to 15 times. This micro exercise stimulates crucial brain regions. Then, for the next 2 minutes, transition into your short inversion hold. Lie down comfortably on the floor and prop your legs up against a wall or on a chair. Simply rest here. Close your eyes and focus on slow, deep belly breathing. Allow gravity to do the work, gently encouraging blood flow toward your torso and head. Use the final minute to slowly come out of the pose, sit up, and take 2 final deep, restorative breaths. Notice how your head, neck, and mind feel. Drink a glass of water to complete the practice. You have now learned the individual exercises and the full 10-minute routine. To transform this practice from a one-time activity into a powerful, lasting habit, it helps to be strategic. The key to maximizing your results lies in consistency and mindfulness. Perform this routine once every morning, ideally before you start your workday or before you get swept up in daily tasks. Make it a non-negotiable part of your morning ritual, just like brushing your teeth or having your first glass of water. An afternoon session can also help, especially if you hit that 3 p.m. slump. Try habit stacking to make it stick. Link the 10-minute brain boost routine to an existing habit one that's already established. For example, do it right after your morning coffee finishes brewing or immediately after you get dressed for the day. That mental cue triggers the behavior, automatically reducing the need for willpower. Set a daily alarm on your phone for the first few weeks, label it Brain Boost as a simple reminder. Pay close attention to how you feel. For the first week, keep a small journal. Before you begin, rate your clarity and energy from 1 to 10. After you finish, rate it again. At the end of the day, note your overall focus and alertness. Tracking these small wins provides positive reinforcement. Did you feel less foggy? Was it easier to focus on a complex task? Did you feel more patient in traffic? Those small victories build a lasting wellness practice. Finally, stay hydrated throughout the day. Your blood is about 92% water. Proper hydration maintains healthy blood volume and viscosity. Dehydration thickens blood, forcing the heart to work harder and impairing circulation. Drink a glass of water right after your routine and keep sipping through the day to support circulation. If possible, take a brief 10-minute walk after the routine to boost circulation further. Share your progress with a friend or family member. An accountability partner makes the journey more rewarding. While this routine is designed to be gentle and accessible for most people, it is paramount to approach any new physical practice with an awareness of your own body's limits and health conditions. The guiding principle should always be safety first. These movements are meant to feel good and invigorating, not painful or stressful. It is crucial to listen to the signals your body sends you. If you feel sharp pain, stop immediately. If you feel pinching, stop immediately. If you feel significant discomfort, stop immediately. Never push through pain. Try making the movement smaller, or skip that particular exercise altogether. Certain individuals should exercise additional caution and consult a healthcare professional before starting. If you have a history of high blood pressure, if you have glaucoma or other serious eye conditions, if you have known heart problems, the inversion hold can temporarily increase pressure in the head and eyes. Your doctor can advise whether it's safe for you. They may suggest shortening the duration of the hold or avoiding it entirely. Your health and safety are the top priorities. If you have pre-existing neck or spinal injuries, for example, a herniated disc, if you've recently had surgery on your neck, on your back, or on your shoulders, get clearance from your doctor or physical therapist before attempting neck rolls. They can provide personalized guidance on safe movements and ones to avoid. If you are pregnant, consult your clinician about the inversion hold. They can help adapt the routine to your stage of pregnancy. Finally, be mindful of dizziness or lightheadedness. This can happen if you move too quickly, especially when sitting up after the inversion hold. If you feel dizzy, stop what you are doing. Sit down in a stable chair. Rest until the feeling passes. Take a few slow, steady breaths. Move more slowly and deliberately next time. By approaching this routine with mindfulness, self-awareness, and a commitment to safety, you can enjoy the benefits for your cognitive health and well-being. We've journeyed through the why and the how of boosting your brain's blood flow. We've met Sam, the teacher who traded his afternoon fog for renewed focus. We walked through each gentle movement designed to awaken your mind. We've seen how a few simple, intentional minutes can release tension. We've seen how they encourage circulation. We've seen how they deliver life-giving oxygen and nutrients to your brain's command center. The science is simple. The movements are accessible. Greater clarity, improved focus, a more vibrant sense of alertness. These benefits are within your reach. The knowledge is now yours, but knowledge alone is only half the journey. Remember Sam? His transformation didn't come from just reading about the exercises, it came when he tried them. He committed to just 5 minutes for 1 week. That small investment paid dividends in his energy and professional confidence. The change he experienced isn't unique. It's available to anyone who dedicates a small fraction of their day to this act of self-care. The path from mentally sluggish to mentally sharp is paved with small, repeatable actions. You have the map and the instructions. The next step is to begin walking the path. I have a simple request for you right now. Don't just save this for later. Don't let it become another idea you'll, get to one day. Take action today. Try the 10-minute routine right now. Or commit to doing it first thing tomorrow morning. Experience the subtle shift from fogginess to clarity. Notice the gentle warmth and feeling of alertness afterward. See how that small change can positively influence the next hour, maybe the rest of your day. Your own experience will be the most convincing evidence. If you found this routine helpful, click the like button. Share your experience in the comments below. Which exercise was your favorite? What is one tip you have for staying consistent with a morning routine? Your insights could inspire someone else to take the first step. Share this with a friend. Share this with a family member. Share this with a coworker. And finally, subscribe for more simple science-backed tips. The journey to a clearer mind starts with a single, simple choice. Make that choice today.